Keon, how's camp been going so far in your eyes?
Camp been good. Putting some great days together, stacking days, getting better as an offense.
What do you love most about training camp?
Getting to be out here with the guys, playing football.
You've had quite a few connections with Josh Allen. You guys have connected on quite a few balls this training camp. How are you building chemistry with him right now in year 2?
A lot of the film room, understanding what he's seeing and giving my feedback, and then going out there on the field and executing.
Sorry, go ahead.
You talk about stacking days up, Keon, that you've been putting together over the past few here. Truly, how much easier is it when you kind of have that momentum from a good day prior than it is when, maybe you don't have it the day before and you're trying to get back into where you need to be on that next day?
Yeah, they don't make a difference. I mean, it's a new day every day, and you don't look back once the day is over. You get that over with in film and go on to the next day.
You said you and Josh spent a lot of time in the film room together. Seems like a lot of the chemistry happens off the football field. What are some of those conversations like that you guys have together to make sure you're on the same page and growing as a unit?
Really just like, all right, so we watched this. He'd be like, all right, so I'm thinking this. What was you thinking there? And then I'll say that, and then we'll, conversate, get to the same point of what we're trying to say, and then we'll go out there and execute it.
Darren was talking yesterday about how, especially these padded practices, iron sharpens iron. For you, how does that happen, especially going up against a veteran in Trey White?
I mean, same thing as getting reps without the pads. They don't make a difference for us. So it's still getting our work in, getting our spots, getting open, making catches.
Yeah, from the first rookie camp to this camp, between that, what's changed, what's different, your body, your speed, and anything over the offseason you've developed on, and you feel it, you get to sense it and feel it in your play?
What you think? What you see?
You have a great camp so far, and out jumping and faster, and I just want to hear the truth that you've been working on. And
just grinding, pretty much everything, and then coming out here and putting it on the field and putting it on tape.
Yeah, what's been your thoughts on Josh Palmer? Just getting to know him now to see him continually ramp up, you guys get the pads on, just what's kind of stood out to you about him?
He's a good player, very detailed, works hard. He's a little quiet, but, he gets his work done. Simple as that.
Your thoughts on how Elijah Moore has progressed and what's he like as a guy?
Yeah, man, he funny. He remind me a lot of Coop in that aspect, them Florida boys. But another great player, great route runner, has a good feel for the game and things like that, make good catches. And, just a great guy to be around. And that's 2 great guys we added to the receiver room.
What's Joe Brady been like in year 2 as the offensive coordinator?
Oh, it's been fun. Door stays open, same as last year, so you can go to talk to him about anything, what you seeing, what you like. So just having that open communication with him is great.
He says he likes to keep an open communication between the players, wants your insight into the playbook, and as you guys are kind of building things right now, how does that help you as the player to know that your offensive coordinator does want your opinion on things?
And it helps a lot. You can voice your opinion to the guy that's actually calling the plays. So what you're seeing when you're on the field, what he sees when he's on top, seeing the coverage down here, and then just telling him what you want,
Yeah, you see a guy like Steve now getting reps, Steve.
Yeah.
Getting some reps with the ones and Josh just because of the injuries are in the wide receiver room, but your reaction kind of that big touchdown pass that he had and just watching a guy like him make the most of his opportunities and kind of showcasing it on a big play.
So what you asking? Like how is he as a player? Like that? Stuff like that?
Seeing a guy like that work his way up and get an opportunity to work with the ones, work with Josh, and make the most of it.
I mean, man, it's what we preach, man. You got to make your opportunities count. Don't count the opportunity, and that's exactly what he's been doing. He's a great player, had a good career VT, so he comes out here every day, works hard, gets his body right in the training room, and the plays show.
Christian Wilkerson is another player who had a couple catches today. What is he like as a player and a person?
Man, he funny. But, man, another great player, bro. Good feel for the game, and, he plays tough, and he's going to get open and make some catches.
At this point, last year as a rookie, obviously a lot of it is learning the playbook for the first time and everything. Now a year later, how do you feel like that, having that year of knowledge of the plays and the offensive scheme and everything allows you to maybe play more freely on the field or just to play with more confidence?
I mean, a little bit of both. And the game slows down when you know everything that's coming. So it's allow you to just read the defense and understand where you got to get.
As you're in training camp, what are your goals for yourself as you guys really lock in ahead of the season?
Get to the season healthy and just continue to make plays, stack days.
We talked to Khalil Shakir recently, and he said that he's been trying to take on more of a vocal leadership role. How have you seen Khalil step up as a leader and as an older player in the wide receiver room?
I mean, he's getting out of his comfort zone. You know, he's not the most vocal guy, but that's something he's really getting out there, talking to the young guys, talking to everybody else, making sure we understand whatever it is, how we do things here, and stuff like that.
What's the part of training camp that you enjoy most?
Actually, getting out there, going against the defense.
When you're out there against the defense, what do you notice about yourself, just the way that you practice now compared to maybe last year as a rookie?
Making more plays.